But yeah, so hi guys, today I'll be presenting a comparative analysis between Grimm's fairy tales and Aesop's fables. Stories which have really influenced me since childhood, and I'll try to show how the common themes that run between these two stories shape and influence modern day thought and imagination. Well, I hope you find this topic interesting, because that was what I was thinking of creating this presentation. And I was thinking, let's come clean, I'm not presenting on that, I'm presenting on this instead. I was trying to think of a way to catch your attention before I go into the dry corporate promotion of USPolymath. But I just want to bring your attention to the possibilities that could come up during a USPolymath session and how you could be just thoroughly fascinated by what people have to say. So before I go on, let's give a huge shout out to everyone who has helped us so far, the professors, management committee, of course our speakers for volunteering to be a part of this first ever event, and to you the audience for this overwhelming response. I don't think any of us could have expected it really. Yeah. So to first address the question, what is a polymath? A polymath is someone who is able to draw upon a wealth of knowledge that spans across various subject areas and fields of expertise to look at problems in a quite holistic and unique way. Well, we are thinking, does the USPolymath team think that we ourselves are polymaths and that we have the right to create such an organization of elites? But that's the complete opposite as to what our intentions were. Basically, we really admired the way polymaths think, and we thought that the journey to think like a polymath is an essential part of our USP education. And what better way to embark on this journey than with the entire USP community at large, which has so much to say. And you might also be thinking, do I have to be really smart to present at USPolymath? Do I have to be well versed in my topic? Do I have to be well researched in my topic? Well, the answer is yes and no, because there's only one prerequisite to be a speaker at USPolymath. It's to have an idea and to have passion behind the idea. And this simple intention of USPolymath stems from its simple origins. Well, basically, it just stems from conversation between Divesh and I. And this was, I believe, my exact expression when Divesh was just casually telling me about quantum physics and astrophysics. And we believe that these conversations, these interesting conversations, these fascinating conversations happen on a day-to-day basis in the USP community. But it happens within these really small and specific social circles. And the entire intention of USPolymath is to bring these conversations out of these small social circles and to create a stage and to highlight these ideas and put them on a platform, and not just enrich the audience at large and the community at large, but to enrich the speakers themselves through the process of refining their content and presenting their content to the community. We also have our mission statement. Our mission statement is to foster an open and casual environment where the intellectual diversity of the USP community is highlighted. Or it might sound like a really far-fetched or grand idea, but isn't that exactly what we've been doing for the past 20-odd minutes? And we continue to do this, we hope to continue to do this in the next few sessions. Well, and our vision is simple: be fascinated. I'll pass the time over to Nick to continue the rest of the presentation.
Good evening everyone, my name is Nick, and I'm going to be talking about the Pitch-a-Kucha style of presentation. So essentially what Pitch-a-Kucha is Japanese for chit-chat. And it's a presentation style that incorporates 20 images, presented for 20 seconds each, for a total of 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So that's a catch. You only have 6 minutes and 40 seconds to present a very fantastic and big idea. So how are you going to do that? So to give you guys a brief history of Pitch-a-Kucha, it was conceived by two architects, Ashley Klein and Mark Dyneham, who essentially felt that presentations tend to go on for too long. Yeah, anyone who's been to a lecture knows what I'm talking about like that. But essentially, what their thought was that given the biggest idea, given 45 minutes and a set of PowerPoint slides and as much liberty with words as you can have, even the most fantastic idea could tend to become dry. People tend to lose track. So that's not what we want. We want Pitch-a-Kucha. So Pitch-a-Kucha comes along and it's fast, it's exciting, it's challenging. It challenges our speakers to refine their understanding of the idea that they are passionate about. So what do I mean? When you're a Pitch-a-Kucha speaker, you only have 6 minutes to present your idea. So you don't have the luxury or the liberty to talk about everything that you want. You don't have the luxury to talk about every subtopic that comes under this interesting thing that you're talking about. So you have to ask yourself a couple of important questions. What are the most important elements of this supposed topic that I'm very interested about? What are the most interesting tidbits of information that are inherent in this concept? And you've got to tease out these elements and present it before a USP community. So this really is part of our initiative to not only create a platform for interesting people to share interesting ideas, We want our speakers to come to the event and feel as though they've learned something about themselves. We want them to feel as though they learned something new about their idea. And we want them to feel as though they've left the event feeling like a more refined and erudite individual. So some people have asked us, is Pitch-a-Kucha anything like TED? The answer is yes and no. When the Polymath team first conceived of our sessions, we wanted it to be something like TED, where interesting people shared ideas for spreading. But the problem is this: TED is top-down. It's an expert or specialist in his field telling us what is presumably right or wrong. But that's not what we want for Pitch-a-Kucha. For Pitch-a-Kucha, you don't have to be an expert or specialist to be able to contribute meaningfully to the experience. All we're looking for is people who are excited to ignite or spark concepts in the mind of the USP community. So really, when we started this project, our mission was really to move towards a particular kind of USP culture, a culture that was more intellectually exciting, a culture that was more intellectually appealing, that was fun, and where we have a platform for all of us who are this community that's so intellectually diverse to exchange ideas in a fun and intimate way. But in order for us to do that, we need a body of speakers from you guys. We need, in order for us to make this reality, we need you guys to help us by signing up as speakers and sharing ideas with the USP community. So this is a URL where you can sign up to be a Polymath speaker. And basically, to end our presentations, I would like to thank all of you for giving us your time and attention, for taking time out of your busy schedules for helping to make this Pitch-a-Kucha night a reality. So in the near future, I hope to hear from many of you guys sign up to Pitch-a-Kucha speakers. And I want to say help yourself to the food and drink, but I don't think there's any chocolates left. Anyway, thank you on behalf of the whole USPolymath team and all of our presenters. Thank you very much, guys. So on a regular basis, we'll be having recruitment drives. So we'll be putting up URL links on USP Live. So you guys feel free to sign up on this link whenever you want. After this, there will be an informal networking session where you can talk to speakers and ask them any questions that you have had any presentations. So thank you guys.